Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the 49ers and the Bears, and it's all up next.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, the second of our two divisional games on this Saturday. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Chicago Bears. So glad you have joined us. It's a divisional round matchup here in the playoffs. Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, partner, both these teams feeling the momentum, feeling good. They won last week on Wild Card Weekend. They're starting to look forward and dream Super Bowl. One of these teams gets to the conference championship game. What are you looking for in a game like this?
Yeah, and you're exactly right, Mike. Both these teams we saw just a week ago play really well in their wild card matchup. So now they find themselves one game away from the conference championship. And it really comes down to, at this stage of the game, Mike, it's not who's practicing the best. Those reps have been really cut down. Right now it's about getting your legs back and understanding who are we as a team, who is our opponent as a team, and who is going to play the best. Well, in a couple minutes this thing's going to be kicked off, and we're going to find out.
Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
You have to figure, Mike, this is a confident quarterback coming into this one. He played such a large role, not only helping them win the division, but then he followed it up last week with a big wild card victory. Now, 1 week away from a championship game in front of their home crowd, everything is falling into place. But if they want to play next week, they're going to need another big game from their leader.
Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got it at the 7. He is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He gets it to go, and the Bears are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They're led out by the last pick in the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
Winning in the wild card round, certainly an accomplishment that this team should be proud of. But, Mike, if he wants to take his team to the championship round next week, he's going to have to lead by example and play a mistake-free game against a team known for capitalizing on their opponent's mistakes. Yes, you have to be aggressive. You have to be willing to take some risks. But those risks have to be calculated, because if you get reckless against this group, you're going to be flying home. You're going to be getting ready for the offseason.
Here's a 2nd and 6. So Kittle comes in motion. On the give, it's Harris. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. So Kittle comes in motion. He's got his man. That's down. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's 1st and 10. Purdy to throw. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, San Francisco. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, so ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. Williams to throw on 2nd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. 3rd and long. Here's Williams now to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. It is a pickup of 18, and by a yard, they get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Kmet. That one's good for 29. Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He keeps it himself. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Off play action. Here's Williams. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Bears. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will move out to a 14-7 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Niners offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Purdy works out of the pistol. Pass right side to down. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Throwing is Purdy. That is caught to the goal line and in. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. Moody now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Velus Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. We'll start this drive with first down. And he'll twist his way to a good run. A pickup of 7 yards. They'll go play action here with Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Niners offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Now Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. A pass taken in by Harris. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. On play action, here's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. So Kittle comes in motion. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. 1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's the Bears off to the early lead. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They're going to run out of the gun, and here's Harris. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Play action now. Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he will score. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bears offense and DJ Moore heading back onto the field. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Another run here, another run by Swift. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. A play fake. Now Williams. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. They get 18 on that one. First down, Chicago. They will run it over center with Swift. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. It's 2nd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. To throw it again. It's Williams. And that is incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down. They'll run with Swift. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. They'll try and throw. And here's Williams under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears will take a 24-21 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
49ers offense ready to take over possession of the football. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. On is Santos for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Niners offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. On 2nd down, Purdy gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Going up top. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by T.J. Edwards. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he's in. Cole Kmet, touchdown Bears. Santos for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bears tack on one more to their lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Samuel going to see what he can do. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Purdy works out of the pistol. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. To throw on 1st down is Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They send him right out of the slot. 1st and 10. Purdy. Inside the 10, it is caught. A big half. And I believe the referee was buzzed by... So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right. And this call will stand. To throw once more, it's Purdy. And that ball incomplete. Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. Here's Purdy again. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That is caught downfield by Odunze. That's catch number 5 tonight. And it's good for a first down. To throw, it's Williams. That's to Odunze again. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Williams to the air once more. He's got his big tight end. Cole Kmet, touchdown Chicago. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are able to extend the lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Niners offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. So, we've reached halftime, and instead, why don't we get right back to it, as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. We are set for the 2nd half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week, and we are back at it with the 3rd quarter. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They'll put a receiver in motion right. 1st and 10 for Purdy. And that'll be batted down. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. On play action, here's Purdy. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. So, on 4th down, the Aussie, Mitch Wisnowski, out to punt. Velus Jones, back deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here comes Swift. They toss it right. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. 3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That's caught. It's the tight end, Kmet. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. first down, it's Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll go again with Swift. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. Here's Williams now to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have a Bears first down. It was 3rd and 5, and they picked up 7. Off play action. Here's Williams. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. On third down, it's Williams. And off the deflection, it is taken in. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down. A play fake. Now Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now this looks like a design run. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. He'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. That one good for 18 yards and to the 18-yard line. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to run it. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. Matt Eberflus disagrees with that call, and he has thrown the challenge flag. What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Let's go. They'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Bears. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will add 1 more onto their big lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. On 2nd down, Purdy. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They need 2. Here's Purdy. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. To throw once more, it's Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. Back to the air again is Purdy. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, 49ers. On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Roschon Johnson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Another run here with Johnson. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. They'll go again with Johnson. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act. Here's a run here with Johnson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. To throw on 1st down is Purdy. Pass right side to Downs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. A 2nd down throw here for Purdy. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Purdy going to put it up again. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Here's Purdy again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They put a receiver in motion to the left. On third down, it's Purdy. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Throwing again is Purdy. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, San Francisco. Again in the air for Purdy. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The Bears' offense about ready to take over once more. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming for the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Quick throw taken in. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's in the end zone and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. A short gain there to about the 22. 2nd down and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the tight end, Komet. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Set to go now on 1st and 10. It's Johnson from the pistol. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. On 1st down, right back to Johnson. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. On the handoff, it's Johnson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll drop to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. On is Santos for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. They'll run. Johnson. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down. On the give, it's Johnson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the ground, it's Johnson. And the Bears are going to have what looks to be a 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10-yard line. Now it's Johnson. And that's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. They'll try to run with Johnson. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. On 3rd down, here's Johnson. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down. So this one in the win column for